show. I'm Steve Drezza.
Scupping it.
Devin Burke.
And our show is a little different. Joe is also here. Joe, would you like to introduce yourself?
Fucking hate everybody.
Wait, you're on mute. You're still on mute.
Now
you're on.
I fucking hate everybody.
There you go.
We're working out the kinks.
Okay. Joe is directing the show. We're actually kind of like almost like a thing now. It's almost real.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
It's almost like an actual show. We have
Who
no
knows?
computer. It's
Who knows?
weird, but whatever.
We have tiny computers.
I get to see more of you guys now.
Yes, there's no squares.
That's not going to end up well because I'm doughy and unattractive.
So, how have you guys been?
I've been alright.
Oh boy, today was a day from hell.
How was your Halloween?
But Monday? It was a Monday for a mid-20s.
Yeah.
Saturday, we were out for Halloween.
Yes.
Well, me and
I should
I'm gonna
have
scooch in here a
I
little
should
bit.
have given you the fucking picture of me and my girlfriend to put up.
Oh, we should. I was Lego characters, and I won best costume.
Funny? No, you want sexiest.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I won sexiest
Whoa.
costume.
Listen,
How?
I need to tell this story. One, we went to a bar, local town. Not gonna say it for all you stalkers out there. But we went to a bar. One, costume contest upstairs. He was a cardboard Lego man, so walking upstairs wasn't easy. So I was pushing him upstairs. Unrelated. My girlfriend and I were Jay and Silent Bob. Best costumes. Don't listen to what he says.
Best costume.
But so they all pile up on the stage for their costume contest, and there's 3 categories: the sexiest, scariest, and most original.
Yes.
So they're all getting ready, and they're like, "Let's get this radio sounding guys like, let's start with sexiest. Who thinks the sexiest?" And nobody's cheering or applauding. So I'm looking around. I'm like a little buzzed at this point.
You were drunk.
Yeah. And I look over and I'm just like, Lego! And there are the Legos. And then everybody looks at me and I was like, Lego! Lego! And I started the entire top floor of this bar started chanting Lego. So they won sexiest. You guys want a Bluetooth speaker and a TV, right?
And a TV, yes.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like in my big boxy Lego suit, like going like this.
Yeah.
And like posing and everything.
So they're like, all right, I guess sexiest goes to the Legos. So next comes the scariest. And they're like, who wants the scariest? And I go, Lego! And everybody again, Lego! And they're like, we can't give the second another prize. So they picked some random guy and they were like, all right, most original. Lego! Lego! They're like, fuck
Scott
it.
had the whole place chanting Legos.
Yeah,
It was pretty awesome.
It was great. I bet for your ego, that was.
It's up
I
here,
know
man.
he needs
What do you
it.
mean? My ego's on a plane right now.
Sometimes, sometimes you just gotta feed it a little bit because you get bummed,
Well,
Steve, and you're just like, oh, feed the ego.
It was great because we're sitting there and like as we got upstairs, that's where like the dance floor is, and I'm in this big bulky fucking Lego costume. So we get this like little side table, and I look at Scott and Katie's girlfriend, and I'm like, all right, time to go win best prize. And I look at the dance floor and I start like dancing out to the dance floor, and some douchebag bumps into me, and I can't see him at all. Mm-hmm. So I just feel this like bump, and I have to turn my whole body. So I'm like, and, like I turn around, and the guy doesn't say anything. He just keeps walking. So I flip him off, and I just hear Scott from like the distance, like, just start dying laughing as I flip this guy. And then he looks at me, and I'm like,
you just see like a giant anthropomorphic Lego man, just like, it's like, but his head is smiling, so he's just like.
So that was our Halloween.
That was our Halloween.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
I was not excited.
Sorry, Devin. I met up with Scott, actually. We didn't actually plan
We didn't
it.
plan on going. We were just both going.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the town.
I went to my friend's Halloween party, and then he happened to be in Red Bank while I was in Red Bank. It was like that meet-up thing.
Yeah. It was a fun time.
Good time. Anyway, we've got a good show, but before we start the show, Devin,
Hi.
why don't you tell everyone about Cool Nerds Play?
Ah, yes, it's our Let's Play channel, which you guys should watch. If you don't know what that is, that's a gaming channel where me, Joe, who you can't see, and a bunch of our other buddies, such as Justin and Bork, come and play video games with us. So, we've been playing Devil May Cry, we've been playing
Batmans.
All four of us
You
were
gonna say
playing
muffins?
Batmans.
No, we were-
I was gonna say
What are you about to say, Muppets?
I was gonna say Mafia 3, but then Scott said Batman. I'm
The
like,
Muppets!
I thought he said muffins.
That's what I thought too. We're playing muffins. Oh no, we hate muffins.
And the new Final Fantasy game. What was that one called? What's the whole name, Joe? Final Fantasy.
World of Final Fantasy.
World of Final Fantasy,
Okay.
which is a pretty fun game. It's
I
like
just-
Pokemon, but not.
Off topic. I just caught a glance of what we look like on the cast. I look tiny.
I can just hear me
It's
from
'cause you're
there, so
bad.
we don't even need this.
Oh, can
Okay.
you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You don't need your own
I
microphone.
mean, we're
Look
in
at
a like 20 square foot area. It's not like
that is true.
All right. Anyway, but I look.
Geronimo!
I'm easily the biggest one on
No,
the
you're
cast.
not. You were the smallest.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
look at you.
I'm just.
I can fit you.
I look.
in my hand.
I look pint
Stop.
sized.
It's funny because
Camera, like, lessens 20 pounds.
well,
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
funny because you always sit in the back,
Yeah.
and when we met Gump, and I always sit here, and when we met Gump at Six Flags,
Oh, he's
he
not
was
here.
like,
Shout out to Gump.
I was like, he goes, I thought you would be tall. I thought you were a lot taller, and I'm like, oh no, I'm like the shortest one. He
And
goes,
then I come
he goes,
lumbering in.
he goes, I thought that Scott was the shortest one. I go, no, Scott's like the tallest one. Yeah, here comes Scott. He goes, oh, you guys don't look anything like I thought you were gonna look like.
I'm built like a shed with legs in real life. If anybody wanted to know,
Do you say anything about my size or height?
He did not.
I must have been average.
just accurate.
Accurate.
You're size accurate on camera.
Great.
All right,
Fantastic.
so let's get into a section that Devin likes to call talking about.
What?
Talking about.
Just
Yes,
own
you
it.
do.
Just
Talking
own
about
it.
Just talking.
I talk
We
about
gotta
stuff.
get next week.
Where
we
we talk about
next
things.
week we gotta get a spittoon sound. That
We-
Joe. We need to get a
Yeah.
soundboard so
We
Joe
need-
could be
yeah.
like, so we could be
We
like
can
a
do a
crazy.
soundboard.
I know.
It's just we gotta plan it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like
we need to get some drops. We just need some drops.
we need like crazy morning show drops, like like crazy cool nerds in the morning, like.
Grind,
So
baby.
just like Devin being like, I pee myself, I'm so happy.
Or
Like,
just
like,
intros to the segments. It's just like talking about.
Talking about stuff. Talking
And we
about
get the movie
stuff.
guy, talking about.
We need a rap horn.
Or
And
it could
that's
ju- or
not
it could-
negotiable.
It can just be Gary Coleman. What you talking about?
Oh, rest in
talking about?
peace.
He's been dead for
We
a
could
while.
change this to
10
what you
years,
talking
maybe.
about.
What you talking about?
Okay, talking about.
If Different Strokes had anything to do with nerd culture, I'd say yes. But I don't think
What you talking about?
the Different Strokes reference is going to resonate with the
This is
nerd
all
crowd.
about shows. This is only like 1980s and 1990s sitcoms, like step by step.
We got to do
Boy,
like
bro.
just an 80s version where we all come in and like puffy fucking thing.
Fucking like
Have like yellow
sunglasses.
subtitles on us and just smile.
We should do more theme shows. I feel like
If anybody wants it, let us know in the comments. Give us
Full
these.
House is coming
we
back.
had the half-assed Halloween episode last week.
What do you mean half
I didn't have my costume.
I was
Well,
full
Devin
ass.
was full ass, but we were
That's such a weirdly underutilized term.
Full ass.
Half-assed, perfectly acceptable. Full-assed,
All right, full
Vague-
ass. Does that sound better?
whole-assed. I don't know. Both sound vaguely porny.
Hey Joe, can
There's
you
a
do me?
place to work,
Can you
it's
pull
just
up
asshole.
the OBS studio? Oh, there it is. Can you right click on that top one? There? No, you were just on it. No, nope. Right, yeah, right there. Right click on that. Go to position size. Can you click fit to screen? There we go. That's been bothering me. Okay.
You're not even supposed to be looking at it.
I can't. It's been bothering me. Okay, now I can have a the rest of the class. Class.
Class.
This is class. Rest
yes,
of the cast.
Mr.
In
Trezza.
peace.
I have a question.
Yes. What's up?
Go fuck yourself.
Thank you, Devin.
That's not a question.
Wait, I'll fix that. Mr. Trezza,
Yes.
go fuck yourself. What is?
What is?
No, you
go,
you
what,
failed.
What is? Go fuck.
What
yourself.
is you go fuck
You
yourself.
said you sounded like Yoda on Jeopardy.
That works. Whatever.
Question, Trebek, I have.
Yes.
Anyway, let's start the show.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get into talking about.
Talking
looks
about
much fun.
we're talking about Doctor Strange.
What's that?
It's
We
Doctor
just
Strange.
saw Doctor Strange this weekend, and
Or on a Thursday.
we're gonna give
Non-spoiler.
our non-spoiler Doctor Strange review, our actual Doctor Strange review. Joe, you can go ahead and play the B-roll there, and
Let's see how this works
and
out.
let's see here. Oh, there it is! Oh my God, it worked!
Hey!
Oh crap! Look at that!
Oh, I kind of want to see it. Like,
Oh, okay. All right, Joe, that's enough. Okay,
We are-
you go back to us now.
Almost legitimate.
We're like a real thing now. Look at that.
Oh, that was cool. I'm really excited that that's a thing now.
Yeah.
Now we can just put Devin's whole ass up there.
We just went whole ass on the show. Okay. All right, that was awesome. I lost my train of thought now. I'm impressed
We're
with
talking
our
about
show.
Doctor
Spoiler
Strange.
free. Hey, wait,
Doctor
no.
Strange.
Doctor Strange is Thirsty's will. Hold on. No. Just give him a little. Give him a little. All right. Anyway, since you
Worked out fine.
since you guys are you already talked about Doctor Strange in your review, I'm gonna just pull these
Spoiler
reins
free.
over.
Remember, keep it spoiler free.
At the end. No, I'm kidding. Surprisingly, I enjoyed it. I am a Marvel nitpicker. Shocking, because I'm a DC fanboy. But it was great. It would have been top tier, but there was some very clear reshoots in it.
Yeah.
That like it take not. I'm fine with adding humor or whatever because Marvel is more marketed to kids. Whatever. I knew that going in, but the way they added humor detracted from epic or emotional moments.
Forced. Really?
Yeah.
Forced.
So in Marvel movies, my biggest gripe is that at the end of every scene or emotional scene or any kind of scene with weight, they feel like they have to add a button on it, like a joke, like something. And this one, it took that to the next level. And there's moments in it where you're like, that I haven't gotten to emotionally in a Marvel movie ever that happened in Doctor Strange. And I was like, holy shit, I'm really into this. And then joke. And I was like, well, oh shit. And it pulled me out of it. And then they have to earn that emotion back.
Kind of like how Doctor Strange gets pulled out of his body into his astral form.
That one of the it's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. But when she pushes him out of his, she pushes him into the astral form. His face, what? He looks like Keanu Reeves. Like, whoa! He looks like Bill and Ted.
He knows Ghost Foo.
Yeah, but yeah, and then they made it harder on themselves because they get you to this emotional point and then pull you out of it, and then they have to earn it again. And that's what dropped it down to me. But I think if they didn't have the added reshoots, I think this would have been top tier, like next to Winter Soldier for me. I enjoyed it that much.
I thought it was I thought it was really good.
Visuals awesome.
Visuals
Yeah,
fantastic.
you guys saw it in 3D, right?
Well,
I saw it in IMAX.
okay.
3D.
Speaking of 3D, I might not. In my old age, I might not be able to handle it as well.
I'm older than you.
I know, but speaking, just a little peek behind the curtain of my life, I'm susceptible to cluster migraines, and not even anything crazy. You see it in the trailers too, so it's not spoilers. When he gets into the car crash, he clips this car, and in this like sound of like the crash and then the slow-mo warping, it was like a sound, and it happened very suddenly, and the way it shifted in the 3D, I felt really weird all over my body, and when I get migraines, it's like really severe symptoms, and people are gonna be like, "You're having a stroke," but I'm not. My pinky goes numb, right? But it's all common. My brother's a doctor.
Immediately, I was like, "You're having a stroke."
See, my brother's a doctor. I've looked it up. I've been to doctors. I don't have a tumor or anything. But my pinky goes numb, and then it travels to my other fingers.
Okay.
Then goes. It feels like it's gonna start to go up my arm. Skips this little bit. Goes into my lip. It's really weird. My vision in my right eye whites out a little bit in one section. Then after
Totally sounds like a stroke.
right? First time it happened, thought I was having a stroke. Then after all that, I get the migraine pain. So those are symptoms leading up to the migraine.
So that happened to you.
So no, not severely. The pinky started going numb, so I went whoop, and I went into the bathroom, splashed water. I had to leave the theater. So if you're susceptible to migraines, long story short, don't see it in 3D. It's really jarring.
Okay. I mean, I thought Doctor Strange was. I thought it was really good. Actually, I thought it was really good, but I definitely thought it was held back by the forced jokes that they threw in there because there were a lot.
Maybe it's because Disney bought Lucasfilms, and they feel like they need to use the Force all the time, where they force it in there. Sort of like how that joke.
Devin,
I
what were
kinda
your
had to
thoughts?
force it to get there.
I definitely had an enjoyable time, but I'm with you guys 100%. There were too many forced jokes, especially with a piece of part.
The magic carpet. We'll just call it the magic
We'll
carpet.
call it the magic
It's a
carpet.
spoiler-free review,
No,
guys.
if I just keep it the magic carpet,
No, there
people
was-
won't get it.
There was a TV spot with the cloak. There's a whole TV
Well,
spot.
now
with
they
the cloak.
know.
Yeah,
because
but anyway,
cloak.
so
It's
yeah,
not a spoiler.
anyway, it has to do with Doctor Strange's cloak,
It was all a dream.
which was sentient, and it was basically the whole means of the comedic value. or at least like half of it. I would feel like.
Yeah, no, I would say 50% of the jokes felt organic, and 50% was just like
Some of them were really good.
Okay, so there's a point. It's not.
We have to move on.
It's not
It's not a big deal.
We're 15 minutes in the show and one topic.
Yeah, well, it's the reshoots are really obvious. So there's a part where you're like, wow, that's really wacky and out of place.
Yeah, but check out full review when we put it out.
Okay.
If I had to rate it, it'd be a 7.
We're going to breeze through these talking about more. So the next one, Power Rangers toys. Show what it's like. Show the Morpher and the T-Rex Zoid. Zord.
Sorry.
Zoid. It says Zoid. That's why I said Zoid. I know it's Zord.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn it, Devin.
No, it's because it
Go
was.
fuck yourself.
Wait till later. Did you hear what he wrote later? Anyway.
Well, no, because it all correct.
Kevin, we're gonna read your mistakes to the world.
All right. So, Joe, I'm not sure if you can put it up for the audience, but the show.
There it is. See it? Yeah.
All right. So it shows what
big
the
and red.
T-Rex sword is
Godzilla
gonna look
2000.
like. Yeah, it kind of looks like a legit like T-Rex or like Godzilla type of thing. But it has a giant like laser cannon on its back, which is kind of cool. But everyone's like, "Oh, it's too red." I'm like, "It's a toy. Calm down a bit. It's not actually going to be what it looks like in the movies yet."
Dr. Evil Man.
However, when it shows the morphers, can you show people what the?
I did not add the Morphers.
Oh, you didn't?
Sorry.
Way to be a shit
Sorry about
producer.
that.
All right. Well,
It's our first time doing this. I didn't want to overload
I
Joe.
asked you twice. Like, hey, do you have the picture of the?
Well, I got the Zord.
Oh, I was hoping the morpher because the morphers look.
I didn't
really
know we had
different.
free range to produce our own stuff because I would have put like so many Wonder Woman pictures in here.
But yeah,
You can make a slideshow.
Yeah, we can move on
Am
to
I
the
just
next
making
topic.
a Gal Gadot pinup screen for like the whole cast?
Anyway, real quick on the Zord. It looked like Godzilla 2000 but red.
Or Tremors 2, the little guys.
Oh,
And they even have the shit that pops out.
Yeah, I
Kind of
guess
could
a
be.
little bit.
So
Shoot
that's the
lasers
thing,
out?
like when you think of like the original like red Tyrannosaurus that Jason had,
As opposed to the other
no.
Tyrannosaurus.
no, to the one we just saw now. So yeah, so one is
balloon
one is more like a dragon, while the other one is a legit T-Rex. What we know from
I think the first one looked more like a T-Rex.
no, because
Yeah,
like
the arms.
no way, like that's not what a T-Rex looks like. This looks like more like the one from Jurassic Park.
I think if you animorph,
We're probably only going to see it real quick, and then it's just going to turn to Megazord anyway. So
No,
it's gonna be like
I
a
feel
real
like
fight.
they're gonna.
So-
I feel like
at
the
least a good 10 minutes.
the beginning of the second act is gonna be them all fighting in their other Zords, and then at the end it's gonna be like Megazord.
Tom himself.
Tom himself is here!
Whoa, we thought you died. I'm not kidding.
We
thought you died.
We love your comments that you write on our videos.
like 7 months ago.
They're great.
We remember you.
They're great. I'm so glad you're here. Tom, he's Tom from motherfucking Brazil.
That's why we
First
thought
off.
you
Hashtag
died.
420%.
Really.
Hashtag
Smoke that shit.
smoke that shit.
Quick question: how are the Olympics? You guys all went, right?
That's the last time we heard of him. Was
Yeah,
before
right.
the Olympics.
We thought Ryan Lochte accused you of robbing him or something. He
Joe.
got locked up.
How is our audio? Is it synced up? Do we?
Actually.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
look at
before.
that. We're doing good.
We're doing it.
We're
Next
almost
up,
like a
next
thing.
topic.
We're
next up,
moving-
Hollywood. We're
moving up.
coming.
We're
coming.
coming.
It's
You
just
two stars.
It's just two
Right.
brothers, and they're
That's 10
coming.
Last thing talking about. Let's make this real quick.
Yep.
11 is confirmed to appear in Stranger Things 2.
no
Season 2.
No shit. Honestly.
Yeah, we also kind of saw it coming.
Yeah, I call that a constipation topic. No shit.
I like that. I never heard of that.
Me, I just made it up. Right off the top of the head. It came out of the faux hawk.
Too bad we don't have facts or crap later. We have no topics for that.
That's okay. That's
So-
based. Yeah.
Anyway, real quick. So, if you guys, we are a podcast, and if you guys like podcasts, you guys should check out.
We have someone else from Brazil.
Oh, really?
His
Shit.
name is Rodrigo Brochado.
Oh, what's up, Rodrigo?
You met Rodrigo.
I did. Apparently he's from Brazil, according to Tom.
He is from Brazil. Yeah.
Maybe they know each other. I doubt it.
What's up, South America?
How you doing?
All of you. Every single one.
So, this is a podcast, and if you guys like listening to podcasts, you should check out Philly Snaps Radio, because they have us on somewhat all the time.
Wait, we're a podcast?
Well, we're a vlogcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to suck as a podcast when we're like, look at this video.
Yeah,
Whoa!
that is true, yeah.
Yeah, might as well just stick to video podcast for now.
But whatever. But if you're looking
Vlogcast.
for a podcast, check out Philly Snaps. Joey Moss has us on. Occasionally, we're like regulars over there. Whenever there's Walking Dead questions, he always calls us up or has us do a little segment or whatever.
Not me.
Which you never let me on.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
should-
I was only on once
You
without
should
you.
let me and Scott do a Walking Dead question on
I think you'd get us kicked off.
He'd kick us out.
But he has all behind the scenes people over there, like up and coming stand up comics and artists and bikini
Oh shit! I
models
should
and
go
shit.
over there.
So.
Maybe I can
Yeah,
launch
you
my
see,
career
you
in
should.
stand-up comedy. I have a crippling fear of public speaking. I don't think it'll ever.
Yeah,
work.
and also you like to sit down a lot, so you won't really like stand.
Call
up
it sit
much.
down comedy.
Yeah, no. Jim Jeffries sits down a lot. When he
Sit and bounce.
Sitting down.
Sit and bounce. I'm thinking
Sitting downs.
I think if I got,
Or something sitting down.
I think if I could pull a Sia and like cover my face and turn around and do stand-up comedy, I'd kill it. Other than that, I see people and I freeze up.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Like,
Just get drunk.
yeah. Oh, my grandma's calling me. Anybody want me to take a call from my grandma live? No.
Do we
Okay.
want to do that?
No.
Are we
if
going
she calls
there?
again? I think
No.
you have to be like, yeah.
No, she's
'cause-
probably gonna cry.
Our first live show.
She's in a nursing home.
Oh.
She's in a nursing home. She
It
hates
makes me
it.
feel worse now.
No, it's not because she really hates it. It's because she's overtly racist and there's a lot of Puerto Ricans there. She's
I
from the
don't-
20s. It's a different time.
I
What do you
don't
want
feel
from
sorry
me?
for her anymore.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
sorry.
She's a tiny little racist old woman. But they're all
Alright.
That's hilarious.
Is my grandmother's also racist?
See?
So it's very racist.
Where I'm with her. I'm not I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. I'm
But
not
it's
a
like,
racist.
but it's funny because they're like,
Rodrigo wants a shout out.
So racist.
Hey, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo,
"What's up,
you're
Rodrigo?"
my boss. I have to say hello to you.
Oh
And
God! Don't say anything incriminating.
almost my old coworker.
My my manager says he watches occasionally. That's why I don't say anything bad.
Well,
I
mine does now.
love my job.
All right. Anyway, let's get into trailer talk. We have a lot of trailers to talk about.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder which
So-
one we're going to talk about.
First things.
Wait, Joe, can you add explosions?
Well, first things first. We're not
Finger
going
guns.
to talk about that first, but
Damn it.
the Stranger Things had a newscast.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it either.
Well, why you just bring it up?
Sorry.
That was really good talking about that trailer. I really enjoyed it, guys. Thanks.
Devin, how was it?
It was just talking about.
Talking about.
At least you're owning it, buddy. You are a human center of the sun. You're warm.
The light is directly on him.
Gravitate towards
Yeah.
you.
That's true.
I am hit by all the
And you
lights.
are
You're
wearing
right.
black.
I am.
I mean, that's just...
But yeah, it just starts as like a fake like 80s newscast program. It only had like 2 topics, which is talking about Barb, of course. Just
Talking
miss-
about Barb.
Yes, about her still being missing and everything, and then a robber who stole a bunch of Eggo waffles from a convenience store.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so they went with that, and like
Wait, who was it?
they said it was like
Did they solve
a
it?
shaved head girl. That's all they said.
All right, we're gonna move on. I hope you guys are ready for this because I'm gonna read exactly what Devin wrote.
All right, look, I wrote
In the show
I wrote
notes.
it as the phone, and this is what it auto-corrected to, and I just left it.
Sure.
And I thought it would be fixed
See,
by
Devin's trying to
somebody.
cover his tracks. He can't hide.
I know what it would say.
So, guys, this week on Trailer Talk, we're going to talk about Lemon Neon Snickers, series of unfortunate events Netflix series trailer.
Lemon neon Snickers.
Those lemon neon Snickers.
Are they like a Halloween special?
Gotta be a Halloween special. They're probably delicious.
Yeah. Ew. Lemon and chocolate?
Lemon neon Snickers.
Orange
And
chocolate.
neon. They're not just chocolate.
Well, I mean,
They're like that color.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, I figured there's enough artificial shit in Snickers anyway.
That is
So
true.
neon is just another drop in the bucket.
Lemon neon Snickers.
Or it's just like a yellow "We sell Snickers" sign, like meh, meh, like Snickers sold here, and a big yellow arrow.
Anyway,
It's lemony Snickets. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it
I
either.
don't care.
I
I
also
did.
don't care.
I watched it!
Joe watched it.
Because I love...
I wonder if
Lemony
people are
Snicket.
like, who's that ghost that keeps talking?
Ooh,
Joe, how was it?
It was actually really cool, and it showed Neil Patrick Harris in the Count Olaf costume. And it just, like, it was essentially a trailer of them people just like, that man is a monster! He's gonna murder all of you! Well, he's not alive anymore, blah, blah, blah. And the kids were like, he's just the worst human being imaginable. And Neil Patrick Harris shows the guards like, oh, you have no idea.
I miss Jim Carrey as Count Olaf.
To be honest, when I,
I
was
don't.
watching
I
the
didn't
trailer,
see that movie
I don't.
either.
That is
No, Scott, when you're watching the trailer, it looks exactly like the movie you did.
Yeah.
Really?
Like the same atmosphere. I think they took the set, honestly.
Hey, you guys using that? Can we have it?
No,
Sure.
yeah, we're about to throw it out. It really looks like the exact same set, like the same tone of the movie did, except just replace, Jim Carrey
Yeah,
with Neil Patrick Harris.
it's a Netflix show, so I'll probably watch it.
They went on.
What's up, Walking Dead fan?
They went on lemonneonsnickers.com and they were selling the set, so they bought it. They were like, "That's an obscure web.
Lemon Neon Snickers.
That's an obscure URL. How'd you find us?"
Okay,
lemonneonsnickers.edu. Wait,
Joe,
what?
you have Joe.
.gov.
Joe, you have 2
I know. I got
more
this. I got
overlays to do, and then you're done with
I
overlays.
got this.
What are we doing here?
Oh, just showing people thinking about.
But we have nothing to do with him this week.
But we want to
Yeah,
show
Walking
him.
Dead, yeah.
Why doesn't Ezekiel have a pop?
He doesn't
Why
have one
doesn't
yet.
he have a pop?
He did a lot of cool voiceover work. And I realized
Okay,
that
anyway, we're gonna continue and move on because we're way behind. The new Lego Batman trailer
Which we all
came
saw.
out.
I found the
this
trailer we
week.
all saw.
fantastic.
Yeah, Joe, put that overlay up. What's there? It is.
Is it?
There, it's not.
It's not happening.
Never mind. All right, we failed. But we got what? We're 1 for 1 at least.
We're 2 for 3.
2 for 3. Never mind. Yeah. All right. Well, that didn't work. But anyway,
Iron out the kinks.
we're
free.
ironing out the kinks. It's the first time we're doing
It's
this.
free content. Shut up.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Let's hope Wonder Woman works when that.
Meatloaf.
When we
Give
talk
it
about
up.
that.
That was
You went
Meatloaf.
for a fit.
What happened?
Because 2 out of 3 ain't. But it's a meatloaf. Never mind.
I get it.
You got it. Now you get it.
I need you.
I'm not a Meatloaf guy.
Really? I would just like out of anybody, if you put us in a lineup and you were like, "Who listens to Meatloaf?" I would pick you.
I like hamburgers better.
Okay, so what did you guys think of the Lego Batman trailer?
Hilarious and probably going to be the best Batman film of all time.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, come on. It's going to be great.
89 Batman?
Yeah,
No way.
wait.
89 Batman's not the best.
I love the 89 Batman.
The Dark Knight is hands down the
Oh,
best.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm just saying, like, personally, I love the.
No,
89
Lego Batman.
Honestly, I think
definitely
Batman
the
Returns
best
is
one.
better than 89 Batman.
Yeah, it just holds. It has a spot in my heart. I was
Okay.
born in '89. Fucking Mister, I'm 30 over
Alright.
here.
He was born in 86.
Yeah, I'm.
But I grew up on Batman Returns. That was like my fucking movie when I was a
Danny
kid.
DeVito creeps me out.
Yeah, he did a good penguin.
Who
No,
wants
you-
rum ham?
He's got the fucking flippers. I want some rum ham.
But the Lego Batman trailer
Fantastic.
looks
Oh, yeah.
great. It looks
100%.
awesome. It looks
Fantastic.
just as funny as the Lego
Will
movie.
Arnett is probably the second best Batman.
Yeah, probably.
Go figure. Michael Cera's in the movie. Steve's favorite actor.
Michael Cera's Robin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That fits him.
yeah.
Hiding
And
in cameras.
and Zach Galifianakis is the Joker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm your
Did you-
favorite bad guy.
No, Superman's
Jonah
Batman
Hill.
right
Jonah
now.
Hill and Channing Tatum played people in the Lego movie. I think
Jonah Hill played the Green Lantern.
and then Channing Tatum
Channing Tatum plays
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah.
Comes back
Hey,
What's
Gump.
up, Gump?
for
We-
a bit.
We
It's a movie again.
Hi for a bit.
was he here first and then left?
He
He
wasn't. He
here,
wasn't here
he's
before.
alive, and he's coming back.
Oh,
and
okay,
he's
never mind.
alive again.
Okay, and then our last trailer. Let's hope that this one works at least, so we can be at least 3 for 4. The Wonder Woman trailer came out, and it looks
75%.
awesome. There it is. All right. Yeah.
That was my.
3 out of 4 now.
Yeah. Wonder Woman trailer. All right. So yeah, that looked cool. Wonder Woman trailer looks awesome.
Agreed.
Wonder Woman movie looks awesome.
I said this to you guys. And you're a big Wonder Woman hater, sir.
When have I been a Wonder Woman?
You
hater?
said Wonder Woman's the dumbest character. I don't get it. It's dumb. Braces bounce off
Ah,
bullets.
yeah, I did say that.
You can't. Like, I have to be the one to remind you.
Steve is one of those repeal the 19th persons.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't. They shouldn't have the right to vote. No, I'm kidding. He's not.
I was gonna say, no, I'm not.
Hey guys, want to hear a funny joke? Women's rights, am I right, guys?
All right, Joe's fired. It's executive decision. I think that was one of the best. I think it's tied with the best trailer of 2016.
Listen.
You mean tied with the best DC trailer? One of
No.
the best DC trailers.
Listen, I saw the BVS trailer before the movie. I saw the Suicide Squad trailer before the movie, and everyone was going, "This looks fantastic." I was going, "Yeah, it looks okay." And then I went to the movies, and I went, "Yeah, it's okay." This looks
Now, let's
awesome.
not get into this right now.
No,
This
I'm
looks awesome.
Right?
Like this looks really good. I am more
know
excited
why?
for this than any other DC
You know why I
movie.
think this is? Because this is finally what I think DC should have done to begin with. Have them have an origin story first before you mash everything
I thought you were gonna
in.
say have him have an orgy.
Oh,
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Well, technically, Suicide Squad was an origin story, and Batman v Superman, you don't need the origin of Batman.
Well, that's the thing. With Batman, everyone knows Batman.
And
so
you
that's
had
all right.
the Man of Steel.
But
origin.
remember, this is a different Batman that we're dealing with.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, we don't need it.
But yet we're getting his own Batman movie.
Yeah, in 2018.
That's 2 years.
Actually,
next year.
every time I watch Man of Steel, it gets better. I think Zod is.
Man of Steel's great.
I think
I
Zod.
think it's just okay.
Zod is the best superhero villain on screen
I will fight him.
Ever?
Who's better?
The Joker from The Dark Knight?
Fair enough. In the modern connected universes, that I'll say.
Okay. Well, wait. If you're doing connecting stuff, that's only like really like
Loki.
20 movies.
Loki. I have to give him that.
Loki's not better than Zod. He's up there, but he's not. Zod is a fully fleshed out villain.
Can I say
give
one
you
thing
that.
though?
I'll
I
give you
actually
that.
like the Zod from back in the day more than this Zod.
Yeah.
No
agreed.
shot.
Yeah, I don't agree. Although he was good.
He was really good.
But I think
Also
that Michael
killed
Shannon
by
did a
Superman.
fantastic job.
Yeah.
Also killed by Superman.
That's the only-
Everybody's like, Superman's a murderer.
Yeah, but now you're
Meanwhile,
talking about how-
Superman killed Zod in
Alright.
the original and smiled
All
about
right,
it.
hold on. You're defending like the only reason he's good is because he's dead.
No,
But that's your defense. Is that,
I didn't.
No,
my
he
defense
didn't say that at all.
I said he was fully fleshed out.
but you just
He's
said,
got the
like,
most
that's why he's
motivation.
dead, 'cause he actually died.
No, I didn't.
You just said that.
No, I didn't.
You
I
just
didn't hear
said-
that.
I lit Joe. Am I going crazy?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I was paying attention to the
No,
I
he,
didn't-
he said of all the connected universes.
Yeah. No, I said Superman in '78 killed Zod and smiled about it.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody was like, the Superman in Man of Steel is so glum and he's a killer. And meanwhile, he killed him and
Killer
was
is the only thing he could have
destroyed.
done.
Yeah,
and
I know.
he was super sad about it afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
He wasn't like,
We're not-
he's
Hey
gone.
guys, what's the opposite of Christopher Reeves?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Okay, anyway, let's get back to the Wonder Woman trailer.
Actually, any Christopher, because he's dead.
I think it was tied for the best. The Logan trailer was really good. I think Wonder Woman edges it out
I'm
a
the
little
only
bit.
one
for me.
that thinks that the Logan trailer wasn't that great.
Do you want to get?
Everyone
No,
gave
no,
me this
no,
look
no. Hey, I'm
like
not
they
giving you-
want to hit
He's
me.
not like Johnny Cash.
Because
I do like Johnny Cash a
it's
lot.
because Hurts in the trailer. It only makes the trailer amazing.
That's not a
Yes.
Johnny Cash song anyway.
I know it isn't. But
Technically,
still.
it is now. He
It's
died
coming.
with it.
Well, anyway, I'm not gonna fight you on
It's
it.
a Nine Inch Nails song.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes, it is, and Trent Reznor's
okay. Let's rein this in. I could totally see why you don't like Logan. I'm not disagreeing
It's
with
I
you.
didn't like it. I just
No,
didn't think it was a fantastic.
I think Wonder Woman edges it out because I haven't seen a trailer with an arc like that in a very long time. And what I'm talking about is in the beginning you see, spoilers if you didn't see the trailer, I don't know. But you see an Amazonian woman, great shot, by the way. This trailer is beautifully
Cinematic,
shot.
yeah.
She shoots like a grappling arrow, sort of like Stephen Amell, but done better. And she's zipping across, and a German soldier shoots, and you see the slow-mo bullet go. Steve Trevor pushes Wonder Woman out of the way, and it hits the Amazonian in the back.
I mean, it wasn't going to hit Wonder Woman anyway.
No.
But wait,
Because
isn't
she
there
was
like
kind
a-
of
But he
looking
doesn't.
at it.
But he doesn't know that. But she's got, and everybody's like, "Well, how can the bullet hit the Amazonian and it doesn't affect Wonder Woman?" Wonder Woman's the daughter of a god, and not all Amazonians are daughters of God. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So she sees that happen, and then later in the trailer, she's climbing up out of the trench, and then you see the bullet, same shot, the bullet slow mo coming at her, and she blocks it with her wristband. This is where I want her bracer, and this is where I wanted to show the picture. It's this 3-panel picture where you see her, it hits her bracer. And I'm getting goosebumps because I'm a nerd. It hits her bracer, and you see this look of realization on her face, like the thing that killed my ally. It won't. I can stop it. And then as soon as she realizes it, she puts her hand down, and she gets this look of, oh, you know, fucked up now. So you see like her transformation to this, like, because they've never seen guns before.
Yeah.
They've never seen this type. They've never seen men. They've never seen this type of like violence. So she like this look of realization. She's like, oh, I can fucking stop this. And she's like, well, time. I feel so bad for that guy who fired that bullet. He is gonna get fucked
Gump says
real
bye.
hard. Hey, Gump.
What's
Hello
up,
again.
Gump?
No, he says bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye, Gump.
Bye, Gump.
And rumors,
Sorry you have to go.
rumors is that
Thanks for stopping by.
Danny Houston's character, who's the general, is like the world could be ours. He's Ares,
Okay.
and the girl in the mask is Dr. Poison.
Dr. Poison, yeah, I heard.
Which are two awesome villains to do because she's like, if you
Makes sense for the time era.
Well, yeah.
Dr. Poison just seems like an old old-timey villain.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Poison!
Well, it's cool because you see it. If
We got enough from Flash, trust me.
If you're a history buff, the World War One, the chemical warfare that was outlawed after
Oh,
World
yeah,
War One,
yeah.
it was nasty stuff, and gas masks were deployed for countermeasures. This looks like she's developing some kind of thing
That melts the gas mask.
gas mask, and I think Ares is feeding the technology to further the war to get more powerful, which is such a cool fucking concept for this movie. I think this movie is going to be far and above anything the DCEU's done, and I am a giant DCEU defender.
Here's the thing. I've always wanted a Wonder Woman film. I knew this was what it could have been because I watched the animated Wonder Woman film, and I enjoyed it.
I honestly didn't think that we would ever get it. Continue. Sorry.
It only took 75 years.
No, but like exactly what Scott said, because I was actually having the same theories of Wonder Woman's father's going to be getting like the powers. Spoilers if you haven't read comics for like the.
Well, no, she's the daughter of Zeus, not Ares.
Oh, in some narrations.
So Ares is her uncle.
Yeah, whatever. Family ties, everybody.
Which is funny because Steppenwolf, who just got cast, is the uncle or the
he's the uncle to Darkseid.
The uncle to Darkseid. Which
okay,
is
we need to move on.
Uncle Darkseid.
Uncle Darkseid.
We're gonna get into everyone's favorite section.
Segment,
Segment, same thing.
You always say segment.
Everyone's favorite segment.
I don't know if anybody's gonna be like, he said fucking section, motherfucker.
Well,
Awesome.
You'll be very surprised if we become popular enough.
And then-
people will do
Oh
that.
yeah, well we're not.
And then after that, we're gonna speed through reviews because we're at 8:05. We're 35 minutes in.
So what?
So what? We do an hour.
Don't we want to get to the mailbag and listen to the fans? How many people are on the chat?
4.
All right,
we get
the 4 fans on the
we
chat.
get throttle it down just a tad.
All right, everyone's favorite
Ease your
segment.
ego, Steve. I know it's still up there.
Awesome or lame? So, Super Troopers is getting a reboot.
Wait, you mean Starship?
Starship Troopers? I thought it said something wrong. We were talking about Super Troopers before the cast.
We were.
Starship Troopers is getting a reboot.
Did Devin.
I done did it, Devin.
Don't make things out of my name.
Now we need like a screen graphic, like boing. I done did it, Devin.
Look at the possibilities we have now are endless with this.
I'm afraid of the
I
possibilities.
wouldn't say
now.
endless, but they're pretty up there.
For us, they're endless.
Yeah, for our fucking mom and pop.
By the
shop
way,
podcast.
your water bottle looks like a Febreze spray
It looks like a ship in the
can
Arrival.
or
It's like,
something.
like
It
aliens
looks
are
like a
attacking.
shampoo bottle.
We're now sponsored by Core Hydration.
Hey, Core.
Core, give us
Everybody
money now.
at Core Hydration. I don't even know if they have
Give us
Twitter.
free money or free water.
I'll fucking
Why can't you just
their
use
water.
Taco Bell?
It has
What? Their water is good.
It
Water is water.
it has the perfect pH for your body. It,
Oh,
it's,
Yeah,
shut
look,
up.
it's ultra purified.
Uh-huh.
It's got electrolytes and minerals.
Yep.
Free of fluorides and bullshit, and it's 100% recyclable.
Yeah, that person's making
Core.
a cursive letter. over
Recyclable
body.
water.
No, the bottles.
All
are
water is
recyclable.
recyclable.
No, the bottles are recyclable. Core for when you care about the environment and it
Goes
from
to
your core.
core.
Anyway,
What
we'll come out of our sponsored break and talk about
Starship Troopers. the topic.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Super Troopers. That should be a crossover, huh?
Oh my god.
Farva's like, we got bugs. Need a goddamn
Guys,
liter of
there's
cola.
like really big bugs here. Where's the raid?
The bugs just destroyed shenanigans.
Hey, insect fucker.
Hey, you 8-legged freaks. Did you just
Oh,
pull
yeah.
out a movie from
That's a
2003?
fantastic movie.
That is a good movie.
It's a really good
Scott, is this awesome or lame? Starship Troopers reboot.
As long as Casper Van Dien
Nostalgia
comes back.
at its finest.
I just pulled that name. I was like, I started saying it. And I was like, I'm gonna forget it.
Who played
Casper
him?
Van Dien?
Yeah,
Oh,
Casper
that's
Van Dien.
the guy's name.
Yeah, the guy with the fucking jaw that can cut diamonds.
Yeah, well, you know who else he played later in a web series? Johnny Cage.
Oh, he did.
He was Johnny Cage in the Mortal Kombat.
I don't really think it needs a reboot. It's a cult classic. Leave it alone. So I'm gonna say lame.
Devin?
I never liked Starship Troopers.
What?
Fuck you.
It was dumb. I never liked
You're
it.
It
dumb.
was awesome.
It was cheesy as hell.
Hey,
That's the movie you go to as a kid when you want to see titties.
that was the movie I went to as
Oh,
a
look,
kid.
remember that one shower scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was...
Had guy butts for all the ladies and the gay men out there.
It wasn't a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a fantastic.
You know, there's
Neil Patrick Harris fucks a bug in the mouth with a stick.
All right, do you realize there's gonna be none of that in any of the reboots?
That's the best synopsis of Starship
You realize
Troopers.
that none of that's gonna be in the reboots?
I know. That's why I'm saying lame.
Yeah, the reboot is gonna.
That's what I'm still.
I'm gonna agree.
The reboot's gonna be
It's
dark
gonna
and
be
gritty.
lame. Exactly, they're gonna make it too serious, which they wanted it to be in the first place.
Joe, your thoughts?
I mean, I'm waiting to see if me almost strangling Devin comes onto the camera.
Oh, of course it will.
Okay, good. Secondly, yes.
There it is. See.
I'm happy. Devin, remember how close you were to death.
Are we all going lame?
I'm going awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Boo.
Not
Boo
because-
this man.
Not because it's a Star Trip and I think it'll do it. It's like, I just want another Starship Trooper.
There was like 5 of them,
I need
and they
another
all
one.
went direct to
I need
video
another
because
one.
they were all
I
terrible.
don't even think they
except
went
for the
direct,
first one.
I don't think they even went direct to video. They were like direct to sci-fi.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they were. You can only watch it between this hour
Starship
and this
Troopers
hour.
3 Marauder. Oh, why do I know the name?
I don't know. Why do you know the name?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, Tom himself has a request.
What's that?
Only Scott can review the Walking Dead episode this week.
Oh, yeah!
Tom, I don't know if you've been on here long enough to realize that Scott's like not.
No, he knows. That's
No,
fine.
he knows.
That's why he's saying it.
Ezekiel in his dollar store wig.
That would kind of be. That would kind of be. That's pretty good.
Right?
What, you put a mop on his head?
It looks like if it was like Honey, I Shrunk the
We're not
Kids.
that when we get to
It looks like if
save your
Honey,
jokes, save your jokes.
No, it's already coming out. It looks like if Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, they went into an ashtray and got the ashes from a cigarette, and then a bunch of them and just glued them to his head.
That kind of would be a good segment to have just like Scott's Walking Dead review each week. However, a lot of our fans are solely Walking Dead fans that we picked up off of our Negan theory, and we would lose all of them.
I got death threats from that Negan video.
You did.
They were like, Negan should hit the fat guy. And I'm like,
didn't-
motherfucker.
You didn't
Not
even,
that fat.
Not only that, you didn't even say anything bad about
I
it.
just said the
All you
show was
said is
stale.
The show is stale.
And you would think I went into their house and I pissed into their mom's face. They were like, yo, man, Negan should kill the fat guy and you should fuck off, you fucker. I'm just like, whoa. That is what internet fame is like?
Hey,
yeah.
roll with the punches.
Yeah, I got a complex. I was really, like, affected by it for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, fuck these guys.
That's 100% why you didn't do the show for like a month.
No, I was out.
Yeah.
Half and half. You were out also half that.
You were like, hey guys, I don't think I'm gonna do the show for a little
Oh,
bit.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't care about. Nobody on the cast fucking. I didn't do the show because every, like, thing that I suggested, you were like, nope. I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it then. But, yeah, I mean, I don't care. Walking Dead sucks. You fucking fight me about it. I don't care.
We just lost 200 subscribers.
No, we didn't.
No, now we're gonna get more, so people are gonna be like,
No,
The
it's
Walking Dead is great because of the following. Boop, boop. Carol looks like Jamie Lee Curtis.
We're so
Plus,
off topic.
anyway.
Okay, moving on. Talia al Ghul coming to Arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Devin, awesome line.
Prometheus, you mean?
She could be.
He's built like a dude.
He is built like a man, though.
How dare you? Women are strong.
No, I know, but he's still built like a dude.
It's
What's
just
his
China.
fucking, what's his fucking
even though
move?
she's dead.
I was just
It's
gonna.
pronounced China.
Oh,
What?
China. You're gonna go to
China,
China.
China,
We're not gonna
China.
use their steel to build my buildings and not pay
Talking about the
Mexicans.
wrestler.
I was talking about the country because I was this Mulan, which is like a man and a woman and doing infiltrate. It's not. It can't be a woman. From what we know.
Anyway,
From what we know.
Devin is this awesome line. We're getting Talia al Ghul.
I mean, makes sense since all of season 3 we had to deal with Ra's al Ghul, so hopefully it doesn't end up as bad as season 3 did at the end.
I mean, Arrow's been pretty good right now.
Felicity in the fucking Arrow suit or the Atom suit was so bad.
Let's not talk about past Arrow.
Arrow season 5 is fantastic.
Yeah.
Walking
Very
Dead fan
surprised.
says they'll hit you.
Bring it on. I'll give you a barbed wire bat, motherfucker.
No, and Tom himself's like, he thinks the one-eyed look would look real good for you.
Whatever. I got tiny eyes. You can't even see them anyway.
Scott.
Awesome. It's Batman already. Why not fucking add another Batman character? You can't. I mean, I don't think she's gonna have that big of an impact. I wonder if Sarah's gonna try to fuck the whole family.
That's true. Well, Sarah's in Legends of Tomorrow.
She's in time. Time is relative.
I think it's awesome. I was waiting for Talia al Ghul for years.
Well, I mean, we just got Marianne Cotillard's Talia al Ghul.
We could get I mean, she could be Prometheus, just because
It would be
whatever. But I don't think she is. But
side note, all of this is inside me right now. I have to pee real bad.
I mean, you can take
Nah,
a
that's
bathroom
fine.
break if you want.
It's all good. I'm sticking it. I'm
You're
sticking
a
it out.
bitch.
I'm sticking it out for all the fans out there.
Oh, the fans that hate you. Anyway,
Yeah. See what I do for you guys? You still hate me. It's all good.
the Flash movie.
I'm like Gandhi.
The Flash movie loses another director.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I'm not. They're just gonna push it back and get another director. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's what they're saying. Like, they are definitely like now going to push.
Yeah, it's gonna be a summer movie of
It's gonna be a Spike Lee
2018
joint.
rather than.
It's going to be a Spike Lee.
Listen.
Spike Lee's not doing the Flash.
Listen, he was both. All these directors were brought on before Jeff Johns, right? Jeff Johns has a vision for this universe. If Rick Famuyiwa's edgy, dope-esque Flash movie didn't fit in that universe, and then they left amicably, whatever. Like, you're gonna get a competent director to fill it in. They're not gonna bring in Joe Schmo. It's fine. It's just gonna push the movie back. Directors leave movies all the time. Scripts go through rewrites all the time. Calm the fuck down. It's not like they were filming and he left.
Oh, Scott, Walking Dead fan says DC sucks.
That's fine. I'm sorry you don't like good stuff. It's whatever.
I love your rebuttals.
It's gonna be fine. Calm down. We're gonna get
Who are you talking to?
everybody out there. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's doomed. They should just cancel it or get Grant Gustin. Fuck off. Calm down." It's gonna be like,
Would Grant Gustin be good?
no, because one,
Ezra
Grant
Miller's
Gustin can't act that well anyway. But it's fine because he's on the CW and he fits on the CW.
He's not a movie actor.
He's not gonna
Just
carry
like
him.
Stephen Amell, as much as I like Stephen Amell, he's not a
Oh
movie
boy,
actor.
he sucked as Casey Jones. Anyway, it's gonna be like.
That movie sucked.
No
in
shit,
general.
and he was a standout
No.
suckage, which is hard to do. And
Scott, he wasn't Casey Jones. He was Oliver Queen pretending to be Casey
He
Jones.
was-
I want to be a detective.
He was
Anyway,
he was Oliver Queen, Casey Jones.
And like the list of directors out there that could do it. It's like Ryan Johnson would be perfect for it. Kevin Smith could even do it.
Kevin
Smith
Smith.
Could you imagine Kevin Smith? Although Kevin Smith hasn't directed an action movie though. Cop Out
He
maybe.
did Cop Out, but he's never done a superhero movie.
I know, but Kevin Smith knows the material. Plus, Kevin Smith and Jeff Johns are very like-minded.
I would
people.
like to see a Kevin Smith superhero movie.
I think Kevin
Just
Smith
to
would
see
too.
because he's an actual.
Matthew Vaughn. Here's a wild card that if they get it, I call it. I'm gonna fucking do laps around this place. Robert Zemeckis would do a great Flash movie.
Robert Zemeckis is not going to direct a Flash movie.
He does anything and everything.
3 months later, I can't believe Robert Zemeckis is doing a Flash movie.
Right? He's got the time travel thing down. He can direct.
Why? Because he did fucking Back to the Future.
No, but he's done. Then he can do like subtle subversive stuff like Allied that he's doing.
he's
with-
not that type. He's like a Spielbergish director. He's not that type of director.
I mean, Spielberg just.
But what better to add? What better to add diversity to your lineup of movies than to add this big epic in scale?
Just get some no-name guy, throw him in there, make the fucking movie.
That's the thing. They had
That's the Marvel way.
they had Seth Graham Smith, and then he didn't like the way the project was going.
Call
No,
James Gunn a no name.
he wasn't no name.
Yeah.
no name.
So we're the Russo brothers. Listen,
Well, they
I
did-
love the Russo brothers. I love James Gunn, but they are a product of Marvel.
I know.
Marvel is the real people who direct those movies. They just make them a little bit better.
And that's why Rick Famuyiwa left. Was like, I'm an indie director and I like my art. And they're like, well, you got to make a studio picture. And he's like, but I don't want to. And they're like, well, door's over there. Just a line of people want to direct a
Yeah.
fucking Flash movie. They're not.
Oh, my phone died.
There's no shortage of directors. You could. Whoops.
There goes all of our
That's a
empties.
little drunk
That's
angry.
how drunk we are.
It sounds like Rick's.
Okay, let's. I think we only got to you. Is it awesome or lame, Devin? Real quick.
I think it's awesome. I mean, if these guys weren't the correct people to begin with, then of course this is not what they wanted. So if they want to, like change the directors up before they really start anything, that's perfectly fine.
Joe?
Awesome.
Sure, it's awesome. I'm just agreeing with everyone. Okay, moving on.
Peer pressure.
I think I covered anything you could cover.
You did. Scott just told it, said everything. All right, our last. Wow.
Lost.
Our last awesome
Devins.
or lame
gotta-
topic,
you gotta let
and
it
then we're
talk.
gonna speed run through the reviews. We're gonna flash through the reviews. Quentin Tarantino says that his 10th film will be his last film.
Bullshit.
We are currently at 8 films. Hateful Eight was his 8th.
Think he did that on purpose?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, good on you.
Devin,
I didn't pick that up.
awesome or lame?
I find this bullshit. He's still gonna make more.
That's not an option.
Awesome or lame?
or
Bullshit.
Awesome or lame or bullshit?
Lame, because he's a bull-faced liar, and I know he'll definitely make another movie. Past 10.
Joe.
Or he'll be a co-director, some BS like that.
Joe.
Awesome. I'll actually say that because, I think that if you're good at what you do, you should leave on a high note. And
Never
eventually
do
put
it for free.
Huh?
Never mind. It was a Joker quote from Dark Knight.
But no, if you're going to do it, leave on a high note. And Quentin Tarantino's movies, they're still really good.
He hasn't really made like a bad movie.
I'm not a Quentin Tarantino fan.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like. It's just a
He's
lot.
getting a little too artsy.
It's, some of his movies for me, I'm just like, I still like them, but I'm like,
I've never seen a movie where
Like,
I was like,
there's-
whoa.
You like Pulp Fiction?
I like Pulp
No, for example, with Inglourious Basterds, great movie, but there are parts where it's like, alright, this didn't need to be here, and we didn't need to focus so
He's
much
up his
on
own
this.
ass so much he's turning inside out.
Yeah, he is, but he's
He is in
but
every
he's
single
allowed to
movie.
be because
At
he's
least
awesome.
not Stanley Kubrick.
Well, he's dead.
The best
Yeah,
director of all
The man
time.
who's
Quentin
so
Tarantino's
far up his
alive.
own ass.
The best director of
Still
all
so
time.
far up his own ass.
Anyway,
All time?
yes, Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick has directed every single genre, and every movie is fantastic.
Then let him do the Flash movie.
He's dead.
I
Did
know.
you do some-
Well, Flash could go back
Well,
in
then
time.
No, we just do a Blackest Night. We bring him back from the dead. He directs the Flash movie.
I'm just appalled that you don't like Quentin Tarantino. Reservoir Dogs?
That's his best movie, in my opinion.
It's between that and Pulp Fiction for me. Pulp Fiction's really good.
I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
I felt like
Devin, get off the fucking show.
Django for me was like had a better movie.
Django's great.
Django was so overrated.
Django was great.
I
Fantastic.
like the part where Leo actually cut himself on glass, but that's pretty much.
Django was great.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's
Leo's like,
parts.
can I have the Oscar now?
It's like, no, fight
No,
a
you
bear.
gotta get-
All right.
No, get fucked by a bear.
Did, okay, so awesome or lame. Scott.
I don't care.
Steve.
I think it's awesome because of what Joe said, but I also agree with you. Bullshit, it's his last movie. You know what's going to happen? He's
Money?
going to get... No. He's not really the person. He does what he wants to do and whatever he wants to do. They're not going
he
to...
direct
They're not
Dust
going to swindle him back on money.
Did you direct Dust Till Dawn?
No, he wrote it, though.
Oh, that's my favorite.
He also wrote True Romance and Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
But he... what's going to happen is he's going to stop. 7 years is going to go by, and he's going to get the itch. And he's
The
gonna
itch.
And he's going to come back. Yeah.
Gambling addiction.
Like
Just
Bernie
like how
Mac and- like
Jet
Bernie
Li
Mac
said,
and
this
Mr.
is my last
3000.
film.
Yeah.
I still see Jet Li in many films.
How many...
No,
No,
he said
Jet-
his last kung fu epic. He has not been in any other kung
really
fu epics
specific.
since that. That's
Dude,
what he said, though.
Expendables 2.
was not a kung
Duh.
fu epic.
How many artists say this is my last whatever and then wind up coming back? They all do it.
Michael
Especially
Jackson.
Rolling Stones.
yeah, Michael Jackson. The Rolling Stones have been on like 6 last tours ever.
AC/DC.
Still.
And they're still touring.
No, I mean, you can
Still
debate
rolling.
that Michael Jackson
Yeah,
the one
they're
that kind of uphold his little bargain.
He
'Cause,
died.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, kind of.
Oh, he stopped touring. He's dead.
It was about to set up one, but then he
Michael
died.
Jackson's corpse is just...
This is Thriller.
I mean, it's
And everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, it's great makeup," and then he does Billie Jean, and he's still dead, and they're like, "Oh, this is awkward." Oh, he's really dead. Huh? Fucking blood falls off with his hand.
I can only do one song. That was it. Bye, everybody.
Thriller and The Way You Make Me Feel are in my top 5 favorite songs.
What about Billie Jean?
The way you make
My
me feel.
favorite Michael Jackson song is Bad.
All right, we're off topic again.
Welcome to the Michael Jackson
Cause
podcast.
I'm bad. You know it really bad.
What was that?
That's my song.
Your phone.
Devin's
That's
phone
Fat by
hit the
Rihanna.
ground.
That's
It was
also
in my
a very good
folds.
song.
That is also a very good song.
I know.
Fat.
Let's get through the review so
Same
Scott
song.
can pee.
All right, we're a speed review. Walking Dead: The Well. Spoilers.
Go.
Carol and Abraham are introduced to King Ezekiel and the
Carol
kingdom.
Abraham? He dead.
I mean,
Michael Jackson with their
Cal and Morgan.
brains
I don't
falling
even
out.
watch the show and I know this
It
shit.
says Abraham in here. I think I wrote that.
Yeah,
actually.
you did.
Carol and Morgan are introduced to King Ezekiel and the kingdom.
The end.
Listen, it's an episode that needed to happen. It was a slow episode. Whatever it happened.
Possible love interest between Ezekiel and Carol.
All I'm gonna say is this. No, I think they just had that like bonding moment.
No, it's so they're gonna fuck.
Maybe.
He showed up. He's like, "Hey, baby, you want to eat this
wanna-
pomegranate? If you don't like pomegranates, I got the dick.
It's really juicy.
I got the dick. Hey, I got a tiger. You want a tiger? I got a tiger, pomegranate. I got a dick. You got 3 choices.
I'm a
all
kid.
in with this dick. That's the look.
Juicy
He
fruit
said that
tiger.
all in a look.
How bad?
Listen,
He's just like pomegranate.
this storyline is eventually going to take on the comic book storyline, but right now it can go anywhere because both Carol and Morgan are dead in the comics.
They didn't need to reveal that fucking Ezekiel was a fake actor. They didn't need to do it yet. And you know why? Because these character-specific episodes are fucking bullshit. They need to cut back and
It
forth.
wasn't a character-specific episode.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was
Carol and
focused on
Morgan.
Carol and Morgan.
The way
only.
they do that because they don't want to pay the actors. What they need to fucking do is learn from Game of Thrones, and they need to cut back and forth between storylines.
10-minute segments.
Yes, because when they do character-specific episodes, they get stressed for content, and that's why they made the reveal. Why build them up as like I am a king, blah blah blah, and then at the end there's like, I'm just a community.
Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have one more episode of that, which is.
But no, Walking Dead is never cut between storylines. It's always
Really?
yes.
Yeah.
It's always this group, that group,
Always?
this group, that group. Yes, and that's what the show suffers.
Really?
Yes.
Even when it was.
Even when we were
Even
back
when- even
with the
when they-
governor?
Yeah, even when they were traveling in groups in different parts, it was always focused on one group walking.
Because
That's stupid.
That's how they save the budget of this show, so they don't have. They pay Andrew Lincoln. They have 16 episodes.
They
They
just
pay him
cut
for
it in
8.
half and do half one and half the other.
Because you still every time they appear in an episode, they get a full episode paycheck. So they only pay Andrew Lincoln and Norman Reedus for how Norman Reedus.
Anyway, one of my favorite comments, because I did the Walking Dead review this week, one of my favorite comments from the review, which I swear
Let me know. Ow! Fucking hey! Wow! Let me know when the hate rolls in.
I thought it was Scott, like from another account, because that's,
Wow, I'm
that's
not
the
that-
type of review. But it was I chuckled when I saw it.
You ran like Scott's voice.
It was just some guy, and it was like it just said yawn. This episode should have been called The Yawn.
I mean, I'm.
It was so like stupid, but I was like, ha! That's pretty good.
That's my kind of humor. Stupid, but
because it was called The Well. Get it? The Yawn.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you guys don't know fucking comedy.
what do you know? Funny.
Yeah.
Anybody into Coming to
Yeah,
America?
yeah, I know.
Okay, I don't
Coming to
know.
America.
But the whole fucking you can even see how they're stressed for content.
This is a great speed run.
Because yeah, right. Carol's just like, oh my god, cobbler.
speed
It's
run
just
at all.
like fuck off. I didn't fuck this show. Goddamn. I'm pirating it. I don't care. I'm not giving them views. Fuck that. I'm tired of this shit.
Well, me and Devin still watch.
yeah, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch it later.
You're such a snark.
The thing is, I'm okay with the cheesiness of all these shows because I know what they are, but Walking Dead is so fucking far up its own ass that they won't change to be better. I want it to be good.
Well, I mean, up to season 7, why change? What's not broken?
Anybody who's like, he's just a Walking Dead hater. I bought this off of Robert Kirkman's wrist at Comic-Con in 2009. I was so pumped for this show and it was great, and then it fucking fell down the toilet and spinning. And it,
I think it's a good now. I think it was bad.
You know
I
when
think
you-
it had its bad seasons,
You know
but I
when
think
you
it's
take a
good
shit
now.
and you flush it and it comes back up? Walking Dead's the fucking stubborn turd.
All right, we're gonna get off the Walking Dead topic.
The stubborn turd is what I'm
before-
calling the show from now
Before
on.
Scott punches the camera.
Next time on the Stubborn Turd.
Bob, Coral. I won't flush Coral.
What's Glenn's favorite restaurant?
Popeyes,
So
Coral.
anyway, Supergirl,
Super guy.
Another good episode.
entitled "Survivors," Alien Fight Club.
Yep.
Which was a really awesome episode of Justice League animated series.
Yeah, and an okay episode of Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roulette was also.
She was Jai Ying.
She was Chloe's mom. No,
Yeah, Jai Ying, right?
Chloe
Wasn't
Bennett.
that her name?
Yeah, Quake.
Great.
Daisy Johnson.
From-
there we go.
from
I
Agents of
took
S.H.I.E.L.D..
a really long road to get to Daisy Johnson.
But the episode was okay. Miss Martian's cool. Martian Manhunter is cool. It was just cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. We need to see more
I
aliens.
hate how when they just default back to the human because they just can't
Yeah, well,
afford.
what I hate it is like they were fine.
Yeah,
like,
that's so
okay,
dumb.
Full on Martian, but it's like the button.
And then they went
And
back.
I'm like, that takes more energy. You know that. And it's
yeah.
like,
I hate when they do that too. Also, Hank Henshaw still leaning on a lot of shit.
What? It's the what?
Leaning on a lot of shit.
oh, he's always like,
Yeah, he's always leaning on
every,
something.
every scene.
Every
he's
scene
like-
you see him in, he's always like, "Well, I think that we might want to go over there and do this." Well,
They're like, hit your mark.
we might.
by a wall. It's just
Or
like-
at the very least, he's always just.
If you haven't noticed it yet, now you'll. It's
I'm
the
never
only
gonna
thing
be
you'll
able
ever
to
be able
unsee
to
it.
unsee.
I like when he faced through the
Always
door and she's like, what
Leaning.
the fuck?
Yeah,
Kind of like Vision.
he's always leaning on shit. But no, Supergirl's still great. I think Supergirl's awesome this season.
Shout out
It's really good.
Yeah,
Shout out to the guy in the comments who pointed out that they haven't set up their big bad other than Cadmus.
They haven't, but it's still been very good.
but what-
Yeah,
which
it's still
makes
progressing.
Is Metallo not the big bad?
No, Metallo was
Metallo's dead.
killed
We told
already.
you this.
He did.
It was a 1-episode villain.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, he might.
It was Metallos. There were 2 of them even. And they're both dead.
Metallos. Yeah.
But I thought you said like they could have survived or something.
But I mean, they could.
They
They're
could always make
cyborgs, so they
more.
always like.
That's the thing.
Anyway, let's get to the
Always fly.
Flash.
Another shitty episode.
Wasn't
It
shitty.
wasn't. The Flash hasn't been
Dude,
shitty.
It served a point.
The way you feel about The Walking Dead is
Oh,
the
yeah.
way I feel about The Flash.
Listen,
It can do better.
It can do
It can
so
move
much
so much
better.
farther.
this episode needed to
It
happen.
can run so much
But
faster.
it could have been
happen.
anything but this freaking
And The
kid.
Walking Dead episode needed to happen.
I didn't say it was a filler episode. I just said the way they did it was bad because the way the Flash does, it has multiple storylines that come.
So, The Flash, entitled Monster, giant hologram monsters terrorizing Central City. Caitlin comes to
It should have
terms with
been
her
titled-
powers, and Wells tries to
Extra
fit in.
Wells.
It should have been titled "Character Development with a Monster" because that's what it was. You get the relationship with Julian and Barry, which needed to happen. You get the relationship with Caitlin.
I'll
and
give
Mom,
you
which
that,
needed
but
to
it
happen.
was still kind of lame.
They just
But
needed.
I'm just saying
The monster was there just to give the Flash something
The
to
monster was literally the monster of the day. It could have been
do.
anybody.
Well,
it
I
could
have
have
a theory
even been the
about it.
trickster.
I have a theory about it. If you shut up.
How about, also, why?
The kid that got caught is probably going to be Control Freak, and he's going to team up with Magenta and somebody else who's bullied, and they're going to get this like Teen Titan group together.
Yeah.
And that because Wally's getting powers.
First off,
Yeah.
that kid, dumbest reason
Yeah.
for him to be even doing what he was doing. Because first I was like, I'm doing this because of his teeth. Okay, so you made a computer-generated CGI monster, which Hollywood would pay thousands, hundreds of dollars for.
He went back in time, and that's the most ridiculous thing you could think of.
No, but with the fact that he's just terrorizing the city, not like the bullies down the street
It
or
was-
nearby school.
It was probably the worst villain on Flash ever.
They no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to think about it. But
More than
How
these.
about
Because-
option
She
B?
That was Arrow.
No, she
Flash first.
premiered on Flash first.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
but she
still
wasn't
think this
the
was
big
worse.
ego.
yeah.
Yes, she was. She was Bug-Eye Bandit.
On Flash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes. Why would she change?
By
It's
the
the
way-
same.
No. I mean, I didn't
Scott,
think she premiered on Flash.
Also, I'm not
Yes.
sure if you realize, but a lot of Walking Dead cast members come into the DC TV world.
Yeah, and they're better. Except for Beth. Beth sucked in both. Equally.
I never mind.
I don't know why everyone liked Beth so much.
All right, moving on. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I probably was the only one that watched.
Yep. How's Ghost Rider?
We got Johnny Blaze, which was really cool.
Was it Nick Cage?
I mean, it could have been.
I don't care. If it's
We
not
didn't
Nick
see his face.
Oh.
So
Speaking of bees, Nick Cage, that movie where he got the bees in his eyes.
What's the name of it?
Wicker Man. Fuck you, Joe. I had it.
So it was Robbie Reyes' origin, which is not anything like his original
Yeah, I
origin.
saw that.
So he gets his. I'm gonna give you the quick version. His uncle was fucking working for some science team. They thought they were gonna steal
Oh, this is
the
dumb
book,
already.
and then they put a hit on him by going to this gang and paid this gang off to kill him. Robbie Reyes stole his uncle's car. They thought it was his uncle. They shot up the car. The car crashed, and then Robbie Reyes said that he would do anything to get back at the gang for like hurting his brother because that's his brother got paralyzed.
Oh. Is that a wheelchair?
Yeah, that's what.
Or you just bring out Thanksgiving dinner?
dinner.
Turkey's done.
Paralyzed turkey. So he's like made this like I will give my soul to kill anyone.
Yeah.
Johnny Blaze strolls up on his motorcycle, walks over to him. Robbie Reyes is dead. Touches his face, gives him the spirit of vengeance, drives away.
So he's done. So you get him, but he's not.
That's it. This is his cameo. But you got to see him in like the leather jacket, and you got to see like.
But
his
so
face
now
and
he's
shit.
not the Ghost Rider anymore, right? Because
He gave the power to Robbie Reyes. Robbie Reyes.
Wait, so hold on. Let's just.
So we got him and then lost him.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but it was still
I
cool
can
to
literally-
see.
I can literally see like this was actually Nicolas Cage just driving by. It's like I don't want to.
He looked like that ghost. Like he looked like the Ghost
No,
Rider.
no,
from
he
the
just
movie.
walked by. It's like this guy had a car accident. Are you dead? I'm very angry.
He was dead.
Yeah, there you go.
You look like you just need some vengeance. There you go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Some
I'm done.
Spirit of vengeance. There you go. All right, back to making Shanghai 2 or something.
So yeah, that's what it was. I won't get into it because no one else watches it. But
how does this car get fixed?
It's a ghost car.
the spirit of vengeance went into the car too.
Anyway,
I think.
Let's-
Sure.
Comic logic.
Works up here.
Arrow.
Arrow.
Another good one.
Diggle's back on the team. Oliver faces death again. My phone shut off. Takes down Tobias Church, and Prometheus is on the loose.
Arrow is so much better.
It is. It's really good this
Is
year.
it better
actually.
than Flash?
Yes. 100,000%.
I'm not asking you.
They're equal.
I'm asking the
No,
sweaty,
they're not
the guys
even
sweating
close to
under
being
the lights.
equal.
Who is better?
Sweating?
Yeah.
They're equal.
I'm
I enjoy them
not
both.
sweating.
What are you talking about? I swear. They're
I
on
think-
equal
I think
times.
the Flash is on par with how it's been going, and the Arrow just seems better because it sucked.
It's way better than Flash. Like, way better.
I wouldn't think so, but teach his own.
The action sequences are awesome. The fight choreography is back. That's what I'm, like, super excited about.
When I saw they brought Diggle back, I thought it was going to be...
We got no Magneto helmet.
No, we got a different helmet,
Yeah,
actually.
we did.
So I was like, wow, they're really taking everything from season 3 and 4 and just throwing it out the window. It's like, this helmet's dumb. I'm fixing this. Yeah, I know it's not better, but hey, it's better than that thing. Still wish he
And I
was
like-
Guardian, but...
Yeah, he should have been Guardian.
I don't mind the new team either. You know what, though? Like, Curtis is probably my least favorite. I know he looks
The best.
I don't know if he looks the best. He looks 100%
he looks
like
comic accurate.
like Mr. Terrific.
still-
He just doesn't fit.
I just still,
my opinion.
I think the one that doesn't fit the most is Ragman, honestly.
Yeah, but Ragman's cool.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, guys have superpowers.
I feel like he doesn't need a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need a team.
that's
He
the
could
thing,
totally.
he could've
He's bulletproof. He has these like tentacle powers.
It's like,
They're rags.
Like,
It's
in his name.
They're
He's
tentacles.
Like,
not
it's like-
Tentacle
They're
Man.
tentacles.
I just want to see when Prometheus comes out. It's like, hey, Ragman, you want to just take care of him for us, please? It's like,
They're like, we got a thing down at the mayor's office, and they're like, Ragman, can you do it? Because you got it, right? And he's just like, fine.
you survived nuclear blast, dude. I'm sure a couple of arrows will be okay.
Ragman's just like,
you
fine.
survived bullets.
And then it's done.
and the thing is, he's like, he gets the least screen time of everyone.
I think that's why.
CG.
Like you could
You like forget about him. You're like, oh yeah, they have that guy who actually has superpowers and is bulletproof.
you could have had
Why don't they just send him in?
You didn't need him. He's just like it's like he's the kid that hit puberty on your basketball team before everybody else. He's just like 5'8" and with a bunch of like fourth graders. They're just like, give it to him. He's got it. Why even have anybody else?
Yeah, Ragman.
That was Mike Herbeck for my basketball team.
I
He was
remember.
giant. He had like milk or steroids in his diet. Either one.
Probably both.
Yeah.
Milk steroids.
Just to see a big giant buff.
Honey,
cow.
gotta drink your milk steroids.
Got
before you go to
muscles.
school.
It's just like, I broke another glass. Darn it.
Legends of Tomorrow. I actually missed it because I was watching Doctor Strange.
I watched it today.
Also, why I didn't get my review out this week. And last week I was
give you
making
a
my
review.
costume.
One of the best episodes of Legends of Tomorrow ever.
Which is not hard to beat, but also very strange
Agreed.
that it was able.
The zombie stuff was really interesting, and it was fun, and it was action packed. It was a really good episode of The Walking Dead.
Silly Legends of Tomorrow. Abraham Lincoln fought vampires, not zombies.
Yeah, they went back to the Civil War, and they did not shy away from the slavery stuff. There was scenes in there that were really hard to watch.
Which is interesting. Because a lot of times, Legends of Tomorrow goes back to like, hey, we're in 1700s Europe, and I'll go undercover, but I'm black, but I can make it, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, but that's just the way things were back then, and they don't touch upon it ever.
There was two scenes that really made me kind of like, whoa, like I don't want to be white anymore. They go back and they witness a slave woman getting whipped, but they can't blow their cover because So what happens is they land and they see this slave spy running from Confederates. So Firestorm goes, oh, I got it. Boom, he hits the Confederates and it's like, yeah, job well done. And he's like, oh, I'm a spy, blah, blah, blah. And he's telling him, he's like, I have to go here and get these Confederate plans. Then the Confederates get up and they're zombies. Well, no,
What?
it's the episode starts with a guy in a time ship. Like
Of course.
an escape pod. It's crashing.
So were they time zombies?
No, and he was like, blah blah blah. The so and so attacked the ship. You'll never guess what he did to us. Blah blah blah. So there was a zombie on the ship. This one guy escaped, who was infected, landed, popped out, and they were like, "What are you doing here, boy?" And he infected everybody.
This sounds like the part of the South Park game.
And so after they
It's
come,
literally the part of the South Park game.
After-
the kid gets into the alien ship, crash lands. They actually had a zombie human on board. Falls into the mall and then starts spreading to Nazi zombies everywhere.
well, whatever.
Except making Confederates.
So where was I? I fucking lost my place.
kid.
Oh yeah, so during the fight with the Confederates, after they get up, the spy gets stabbed. So now Jax and Vixen go in undercover, and they're walking to the place. They have to hide out, and wait till night because there's a party where they have to go and steal the plan. And they see a slave woman getting whipped, and they can't do anything because they can't blow her cover, and like it's hard to watch. And then there's another part down in the basement where they do get caught, and there's this one guy who's like the slave master, and he's a fuck. Like he's like, "What are you doing, boy? You gotta learn to talk to your masters." And I was like, or your betters. I was like, "Oh boy, I am uncomfortable." And then they get caught, and they get like put in the basement with these two other slaves, and they're like, "Well, we gotta escape." I'm like, "We can't escape. They have bloodhounds." So and so escaped. And they caught them. They didn't kill them because they didn't want to lose.
They have superpowers.
No, Vixen. I don't know why Vixen didn't use hers anyway. But
she could just be like ape, which she's used
Yeah.
like 1,000
Bruh.
times this season.
Bye, racist.
she did use it. But anyway,
Again?
we used to fight the zombies.
It's
the most useful
every
one.
episode.
Get a grill or elephant.
The Swiss Army knife. You only need this fucking screwdriver. There's nothing else that's useless.
Yeah, who wants the toothpick?
So they're talking to the other two slaves, and they're like, "Why didn't you escape?" And they have bloodhounds. So and so escaped. They didn't want to lose the labor, so they cut off their manhood and hobbled them, so they can't run.
What?
Yeah, because I was like, "Oh my god, this happened!"
This is Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really good.
Are you sure you weren't watching like I don't know, like
Roots. It felt like I was watching Roots, and I was like, "Oh man, this is hard to watch." And then zombies came, and I was like, "Oh, all right."
You want to watch something uncomfortable?
Are you sure you weren't just like daydreaming of like switching through Roots and Walking Dead,
I'm telling you, Legends of Tomorrow is really, really good this
and
week.
then playing Call of Duty? Or something?
I'm not a Legends of Tomorrow defender. I'm saying it's fun, but it's dumb. This was a good episode.
If you want to watch something uncomfortable, 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah. Heard Birth of a Nations.
Yeah.
Birth of a Nations just as uncomfortable.
Yes, it is.
The original Birth of a Nation?
No,
both
the new
versions.
one.
Well, both
Oh,
versions
wow.
still.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, both versions.
Still.
Accurate. Both
Well, the original's not. I guess it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no black people in it. There's just black
It's
face
propaganda.
People. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's made by the KKK. That's why.
Well, no, it wasn't made by the K. It was kind of made
Anyway,
for the K.
are we done?
Doesn't help.
Is this film history? Is that what we're doing? Mailbag.
All right. Do we have questions?
Who is left?
Joe. Let's
See who's left in the chat.
Let's get some chat questions going on here. Going to the mailbag.
Avery Johnson asks, "How about that Christopher Chance?" I don't know what Christopher Chance is, so I was hoping one of you guys would know.
Christopher Chance was human target on Arrow.
Oh.
Oh, and he was Nuke in Daredevil.
He was Nuke in Daredevil. Christopher Chance is not his real name. It's his
Character name.
name. Yeah. Although I was confused with Arrow.
Why he was in Russia?
Because him, at first I thought
Actors
it was
look similar.
yes. It's all
CW.
pretty white men.
CW needs a little diversity on there.
They do. Because I was like, wait a minute, isn't that Felicity's boyfriend?
Or is
No,
that the
that's
DA? Or is that his
Yeah.
campaign manager? And
Yeah.
it's like, who the fuck?
Because they always get like tall, slim white guys with a little bit of facial hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
really
Yep.
strong
And the
joke.
slicked over hair.
Yeah. The fuckboy here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's what we call the One Tree Hill boys.
Any more mailbag questions for us before we go?
Christopher Chance is
What
good.
other obscure DC characters would you guys like to see in the Arrowverse?
Obscure DC characters. There's a lot.
Or which
Oh,
one would you
no,
like?
wait,
I'm
that's
thinking
more-
of Plastic
You were
Man.
gonna say
Combo Man?
Combo Man,
I
weren't you?
was. But that's
I mean,
Marvel.
Plastic Man would be cool.
Ooh.
Plastic Man would be cool.
I want to see
Elongated Man.
I want to see any other Green
They're the
Lantern.
same fucking thing.
Aren't they?
I want to see a Green Lantern other than the three main ones. I want to see like Kilowog or like the fucking
That's
fish.
not a
obscure.
obscure.
Most Green Lanterns
No,
are
I
obscure.
Kilowog
mean,
is not
I've always
obscure.
wanted.
Because of the cartoon.
I'm just saying the look.
I always want Booster Gold. I've been waiting for Booster Gold for a long
We
time.
should get Booster Gold in Legends of Tomorrow.
Well, we're getting Vigilante, right?
I think we're getting
Yeah.
Booster Gold in.
By the way, that
Supergirl
was Sportsmaster
or Flash.
Who?
in Arrow.
Where?
The sidekick guy to
That was
that was
Sportsmaster?
Sportsmaster,
Really?
right? Yeah,
I thought it was Vigilante.
that's what I thought.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Well, it makes sense because we have Artemis, and that's his daughter.
Well, I mean, can't we just...
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Probably not in Arrow because they don't hire
Yeah.
old people.
He's
Yeah.
like, wait. I forget.
But
her name.
I think in Justice League it was Artemis and Cheshire were sisters, and they were both Sportsmaster's daughters.
Yeah, that's how it was in the
Okay.
Young Justice series. Yeah.
Really, Sportsmaster, huh? I wish he would have had a. They can't do
Yeah.
two hockey masks.
No,
I guess
no
not.
football helmet? He had no football helmet?
No, it was a hockey mask.
Oh, it was a hockey mask?
Yeah, no, he didn't have a hockey mask. Wild Dog has a hockey mask. They couldn't do 2, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It'd be too
Wait a
confusing.
minute.
Yeah. He looked cool.
Eh.
Well, I mean, one could be more Jason.
He kind
one
of
could be
looks
more...
like
Looked like Vigilante.
he kind of looked like the Arkham Knight.
Yeah. Which, I just downloaded the Return Arkham games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to play them when I get home.
Hope you like playing the same games again. But
I haven't played them in
floppy.
years. So, yes.
Did you beat Arkham Knight?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right.
Tank
It's the weakest.
Batmobile the game?
Yeah,
not the
Batmobile.
weakest.
Batmobile the
In my
game.
opinion, it's the
It's
weakest.
No,
way better.
Origins
It's
is
way better than Origins.
I like Origins better.
100,000% the weakest.
I like Origins better. That's my
And
opinion.
which one?
Than Arkham Knight.
Jinx!
The God power keeps my pimp hand strong.
No, Arkham City will always be like the best.
No,
I can't wait to
Yeah.
play the Arkham City again. I never beat it.
Arkham City is
I never
the
beat
best.
it.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Arkham
No, it's
Asylum.
because Arkham City was great because it gave you the right amount of stuff to do.
Arkham City's a lot.
But the ending
Arkham
of
City was like, go fuck
If you
yourself.
guys spoil fucking ending, shut the fuck up right now.
I'm
Let's
not
continue.
saying anything. I'm
No,
not
I
saying
just
anything.
I'm
don't
mainly pointing to Devin.
Oh, wait, what? Arkham Asylum or Arkham City?
Arkham City.
No, I'm saying Arkham Asylum. I liked the game up until the ending.
The ending was a little dumb, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I felt like Arkham Origins was stupid from the beginning because you're like, it's Black Matt. Never mind.
Wait, the Joker at the end of Arkham Asylum looked like the Violator from Spawn.
He did. Yeah, he did.
And John Leguizamo's Violator, not even the comic.
So then Joe's gonna just have a random mailbag question.
Joe,
himself.
mailbag.
Would you two like to see Booster Gold and Blue Beetle as a movie or a TV show? on
They're
the
getting a
CW?
movie.
Yeah.
Are they getting? Because I thought that was canceled. It was just gonna be Booster Gold.
No, it's outside of the DCU.
Apparently not. In, yeah, that's.
I don't know.
stupid. Just
That's
put it in.
probably
He's
not.
so important to the DC.
That's probably not gonna land. If anything, I could see it being like an Amazon show.
It'll get
Like I was
canceled.
saying, like if
I'd like to see more as a show, like a
if
Tick type of
Legends
show.
Tomorrow, like eventually runs out, and then they decide let's do Booster Gold. and
I don't want
Blue
to see it on the
Beetle
CW. I think they can do they could start their own streaming.
Legends of Tomorrow runs out. They can do something way.
Like
Which
on
I
Hulu
feel
or
like Legends
Amazon.
of Tomorrow could probably phase out.
I would.
I don't think it's gonna get a season 3.
I hope not. I hope they do away with Legends Tomorrow. I'm just over it.
I mean, if you notice,
And you
they've
know
been
what?
like doing away with people's powers.
One
every
thing I
episode.
like about Legends of Tomorrow is there's such diversity in the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have really good character diversity. I'll give them that. But
They don't give them cool. Like rarely they give.
It's
They
It's
give
a
them.
plot.
it's just bland.
They give 'em- there's no plot to this season.
Yeah, I agree.
They're just jumping around. Like, why? Are you
Yeah, there
jumping
really
around?
is no plot
They're
to the
just
season
they're
at
fixing time aberrations. But they have more episodes, so I don't think they're gonna set up their big bad later. But whatever.
I mean, we had.
Oh wait, their big bad is the Legion of Doom.
all. Yeah.
Duh.
But they're
They
not
just
doing
haven't
anything.
showed up yet.
Well, you get Reverse Flash.
Yeah, but I want to see the big battle. That's gonna be cool.
Maybe.
Legion of Doom versus. I want to see a Justice League Doom movie, but that's just me because that's an awesome.
Joe, we got any more mailbag questions? Any more mailbag in the chat?
No, nothing.
All right,
Nothing's
then
got.
we
No
should
one's
kill
got
it.
anything for us. All right, that's gonna be our show tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. We've actually been on for a while. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, 16 minutes.
We've done more.
Thanks. This was our new show. Let us know what you thought about it. We did a couple little cool overlays. Our camera's battery's running out, so we're going to sign off now.
That's perfect.
If you haven't already, please like, favorite, subscribe. Check out all of our other segments over on our channel.
And
Thank you for
comment
joining
play.
us. And we'll see you guys over there.
Bye.
Bye. Joe
Yo.
South Stream.
Yeah, you have to hit okay.